welcome back. Episode number 12, if I've worked out, of WWE Weekly. This is Monday, so it's Monday Night Raw. I've got Bad Blood coming up on Sunday with SmackDown. But Raw's still got 3 weeks to go, so Raw, then now, and forever. In a pre-show bout that had the Subpar Wrestling Alliance System Hardy, Buddy Murphy, Nakara Chisara defeated Ari Daivari and Al Ligero from the UK NXT. In 750, when Buddy Murphy defeated Ari Daivari by Penalty Murphy's Law. Akira Tozawa 56, Buddy Murphy 46, Al Ligero 39, Ari Daivari 51, Buddy Murphy in Rumble 52D+. In a picture about Subpar Wrestling and non-existent Cody, Mojo Rawley, Mike Kanellis, Cassius Ohno defeated the UK Invaders, Mighty School, Mark Haskins, Jimmy Havoc in 816. Then Cassius Ohno defeated Jimmy Havoc by pin with the Hangman's Elbow. Havoc 41, Haskins 50, School 45, Cassius Ohno 56, Mike Kanellis 45, and Mojo Rawley 45. Mark Haskins performance, Cassius Ohno performance, School in performance, and Jimmy Havoc in performance 51D+. In a picture about decent wrestling, but it'll hit the Revival defeated Slater and Rhino in 744, when Dash Wild defeated Heath Slater by pinfall of the Shatter Machine. Dash Wild 54, Scott Dawson 58, Rhino 55, Heath Slater 50, Noah Chris. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. The cat's got something to play with. Don't know what it is, but hey ho. In a picture about Subpar Wrestling, it'll hit Sarah Logan and Tegan Knox from NXT. Defeat Sasha Banks and Bayley in 8-12 and Tegan Knox defeated Bayley by pinfall of Vulture Culture Destroyer. Bayley 52, Sasha Banks 57, Tegan Knox 36, Sarah Logan 54. Tegan Knox pre-performance, she's coming up to the main roster. Give me a second. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, she's playing with the carrot paper bags and sitting in it. That's what's going on behind me. In a preach about Total Wrestling non-existent card, Heat Tyler Breeze defeats Space Monkey in 741 by pinfall of Beauty Shot 45D. Space Monkey 29, Tyler Breeze 51. Hence why Space Monkey works for NXT and not on the main roster just yet because he needs to improve. Is that actually working? Oh, it's actually done. Jeez. That was quick. In a pre-show bout that decent wrestling sheet, Jason Jordan, Kurt Hawkins, Baron Corbin, Apollo Crews defeat Drew McIntyre, Bobby Roode, Kane and Matt Hardy in 742 and Baron Corbin defeated Drew McIntyre by pinfall at the end of days. Apollo 63, Baron Corbin 58, Kurt Hawkins 48, Jason Jordan 57, Matt Hardy 67, Kane 62, Bobby Roode 69, Drew McIntyre 61. Hawkins in Rumble, McIntyre in Performance, Jordan in Rumble, Apollo Crews in Performance 65C. And then we open up the night with Paul Heyman and Triple H in the ring, continuing the storyline. My name is Paul Heyman, and this is my client Brock Lesnar, and in 3 weeks' time at Battleground there will be a dream match, where my client will destroy the New Japan hero Okada. Now Okada, you're forgetting that this is not Japan, this is America. And this is WWE, and in 3 weeks' Battleground, my client will be heading to the Super Showdown to face Finn Balor or Dean Ambrose. You see, my client will be champion forever, and the WWE better be watching. And Triple H and the other 3, if you want to change the WWE, well, my client Brock Lesnar will be champion. Will be the champion to beat, and he won't be beaten for a long time yet. And then Triple H comes out and he goes, Paul Heyman, right, here on Monday Night Raw, your client will be facing not only Okada, but also Dean Ambrose and Finn Balor. And see how your client fares in that handicap match. And just Paul goes, this is not fair. But the Beast will be able to destroy them, and he's going to destroy the WWE once and for all. Brock Lesnar improving and acting a 70-87B+, nice way to open Raw. In a battle at Subpar Wrestling, it'll hit the B team defeated Mustache Man in 757, Bo Dallas defeated Trent Seven by pinfall to surprise Cradle. Bo Dallas 43, Curtis Axel 58, Tyler Bate 56, Trent 7 45. Trent 7 improving in performance. I was going to split the B team up, but they have Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas to show their scrums team together, so we're going to keep them tagging. In a battle at decent wrestling, Bull Heat, Cedric Alexander defeated Hideo Tommy in 550 by pinfall the lumbar check. Cedric Alexander makes defense number 1 of his cruiserweight title. Hideo Tommy 65, Cedric Alexander 57, Alexander in Techno 64C. Not a bad match. And then Ricochet comes out and he goes, you see, it's one of those things where you slip up, but very soon I'm going to be your cruiserweight champion again. You see, at the moment, this is one win to me and 1 to you. You see, this is a final, and the winner will be me, and I will be cruiserweight champion. 390-. Not bad. In about that decent wrestling below heat, the Ascension defeated the Lucha Brothers in 747. when Connor defeated Phoenix by pinfall the Fallen Man following interference from Kyle O'Reilly. And then at the same time, Roderick Strong attacked Pentagon. Victor 48, Connor 50, Phoenix 55, Pentagon Jr. 58. Victor improved performance of 55C minus. And then we see these two in the band. She goes, "Look, Stephanie, I know the match is a normal match, but I wanted to be the last woman standing." And so she goes, first of it's kind, but in WWE, look, I'm not going to do it. You can have your ladder match. You can have a ladder match, and at Evolution, it'll be you versus Nia Jax in that match. And she goes, "Fine, both nights I'm going to destroy her." So let's get this straight. Now, Battlegrounds, it was Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey in a 1v1 match. I have changed that for my own benefit and also because I like a good ladder match. Oh my god. There's 144 people on this roster at the moment between the two brands. As active wrestlers. So it'll be a ladder match. And then I have got Evolution on here. Evolution? I know it ain't spelt right, but that's happening on the 3rd week of October. The all women's show. I'm not going to have legends on it, but I've got enough women to do a decent show. It'll be a 3-hour special event. I'm not going to go any longer than that. It'll just be 3 hours. I was going to do Becky Lynch and that in the last man standing match, but I ain't going to do that now. I'm going to do what I want to do, which is this. Because I think Nia Jax versus Ronda Rousey in that sort of match might pull it off. They might not. And the one what they did actually at Evolution was the best match of the night, and it was brutal. LWA. Yes, last woman static save. There we go. So we've got an Evolution match. It's the only match I'm going to hype for Evolution until after Bad Blood. So there we go. So then we see Drew McIntyre, Pentagon, and Phoenix in the back, and Drew goes, "So you attack these guys in their match, and you attack me. Say you're going to beat me? Hell no. In a Battleground, the Undisputed Era will be going down as we all stand tall. Next week is going to be 6-man tag team action here on Raw when I join the Lucha Brothers to face the Undisputed Era." So next week on Monday Night Raw, you're going to have 6-man tag team action, just announced right there by certain people. It'll be Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and where is, of course, Adam Cole, baby, our current reigning Intercontinental Champion, as they take on the team of Drew McIntyre. It would help if I actually went to the right section. And I could actually just push teams for this and Lucha Brothers. So there you go. Undisputed Era versus those guys. I'll be live next week on Raw, 52D+. In a bad decent wrestling sheet, Ray Barrett defeated Zack Ryder in 5:45 by pin of the waistbands. I have Stratton for Mighty Skull. Zack Ryder 49, Ray Barrett 66, Noah Crone 61C. I hope I'm recording. Oh good, I am recording. That's relief. In a bad decent wrestling sheet, Natalya defeated Alexa Bliss in 8:12 by pinfall. Natalya 58, Alexa Bliss 55, Noah Crone 58C minus. And why is Chad Patton doing the interview? It should be Kathy Kelly. Mighty Skull, why did you go out there and distress Zack Ryder in your match? Last week, Ryder called me out saying I'm not good enough. I should not be champion. I think this European title makes perfect sense, don't you? You see, Kelly, in 3 weeks it's going to be Zack Ryder versus me with this title, and the villain is going to win. I don't know if I've already got that booked. I think I've booked most of the matches. Yeah, all the matches for storyline wise are booked, which is good. P9D Mysters, ignore Chad Patton doing an interview. In the battle of decent wrestling below heat, TJP, Tony Nese, Jack Gallagher, and Drew Gulak defeated Drake Maverick, Mustaf, Ali, Evan Bourne, and Will Ospreay. In 7:41, TJP defeated Drake Maverick by pinfall the running single high knee strike. Will Ospreay 63, Evan Bourne 57, Mustaf Ali 47, Drake Maverick 57, Drew Gulak 55, Jack Gallagher 50, Tony Nese 51, TJP 59. Drew Gulak in performance 58C minus. Once again, the Cruiserweight champ. The Cruiserweights are showing off again. Drew Gulak in performance, nice, 58C minus. And then we see Bray Wyatt in the back. And he goes, "You see, Roman, you don't understand the power of the universe." He's like sitting in his shack in his rocking chair. "And how it comes together and makes beautiful partners. You see, I hold the power that so many have held before me in the names like Undertaker, the Sting. You see, it's not them, it's the universe, and they're in with their universe. And they're in with the power. And I'm going to be awesome, you see this." He holds up an urn. "This was the Undertaker's first son and the one with the most power in it. And with this and Paul Bearer's memory behind me, I'm going to be unstoppable." So I'm going to be turning him into kind of like the modern day equivalent of The Undertaker with the urn, and he's speaking about how Sting and Undertaker just appear out of nowhere and things. Even though I've just watched Sting zipline from the top of a roof on WCW Monday Nitro. Oh dear. The weird stuff seems to already starting. Anyway. So that's Bray Wyatt for you. Being a bit creepy, or that will continue later on in the evening. In about a decent wrestling below heat, Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, Roger Strong and Adam Cole defeated Tyson Hill on the offers of Pain 8:15 when Adam Cole defeated Keen by pin with a flying crossbody. Adam Cole 58, Roger Strong 63, Kyle O'Reilly 56, Razor 49, Akeem 46, Tyson Hill 50. Tyson Hill non-technical, Paul Ellering did good work at ringside. In about a decent wrestling existing crowd heat, Ricochet, Kushida, ACH and Fit Gordon defeated Lucha House Party, Drago, Lindsay Dorado, Kalisto and Grand Match instead of victory. Ricochet defeated Drago by pin of the Shooting Star Press. Kushida fan favourite above average, ACH fan favourite below average, Fit Gordon old school face very good. Grand Match League 67, Kalisto 66, Lindsay Dorado 54, Drago 44, Flip Gordon 42, ACH 43. Kushida 51 and Ricochet 61. ACH in flying, Ricochet in techno, and Lindsay Dorado in performance. I don't know how old Kushida is, but next week on Raw it will be Cedric Alexander has got a huge challenge ahead of him next week on Raw, as the New Japan's former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion many times, actually, I do believe, will be coming for him. Kushida is in action next week, and he will be getting in his second ever match on Monday Night Raw. He's only 35. Jesus, he's older than I thought he was. But anyway, against Cedric Alexander for the title. Nice, 58C minus. Nice little match. Kathy Kelly and Braun Strowman in the back, but neither of them on screen for some reason. When there should be, so there should be a picture of Kathy Kelly and Braun Strowman. With me this time, Braun Strowman. Seth Rollins, Battleground, no holds barred. I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to use everything, and whoever is the champion, whoever the champion is, I'm going to destroy them. And if Triple H or Stephanie don't like it, then there's always the other company, SmackDown. So yeah, SmackDown is no longer a brand. It's not anything. I haven't even booked that match, so that's now booked. Basically, that's the only match I don't think I have booked. Basically, SmackDown is not another TV show like the B Plus Players. It is its own brand. It's its own company now, and WWE are going to be treating it as such. And that is how I want this to be perceived by everybody, is that Raw's one company, SmackDown's another company, and they meet to do big super shows, and that's why they got their own the big super shows like they'll be doing in the next few weeks. You've got Super Show coming up in October, the first week of October. You've got Evolution, but then they've got their own shows like Bad Blood, Battleground, Armageddon, SmackDown, I think, Tables, Ladders and Chairs is Thingamy. You got Survivor Series, you got Clash of Champions, the New Year's Revolution, Elimination Chamber and Judgment Day, because the Royal Rumble's now in February. Because I've moved everything around a bit to suit my booking style, as I always do in these sort of situations. The Extremely Short match, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Elias in 5:25 by submission with a single stretch. Elias 61, Zack Sabre Jr. 63. Zack Sabre Jr. in performance, Elias in performance, and that's the reason for that is I'm pushing him. We're both improving performance, nice. Oh, Kathy Kelly's on screen with me, and then, he just grabs the mic and goes, sorry, Kathy, but Jinder, you want to blame me for your bad expectations on this roster? No, it's not my fault. I gave you matches and you lost. If you won something, you might have got an opportunity. Now you're pissed. Now you pissed me off. In a Battleground, I'm going to kick your ass. It's true. It's damn true. Ooh dear, we've got a pissed off Kurt Angle on our hands. 74B minus, nice. Hence why I keep saying Battleground to make sure I'm hyping the wrong thing. And about Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, Ruby Wright, Liv Morgan, Candice LeRae, and Alicia Fox defeated Dana, Ember, Mickey, and Nia in 7:35, and Liv Morgan defeated Mickey James by pinfall. Alicia Fox 44, Candice 41, Liv Morgan 37, Ruby Wright 49, Nia 52, Mickey James 57, Ember Moon 51, Dana 40. Alicia in performance and Liv Morgan in performance 50D+. Nice. In above that decent wrestling below heat, Ted DiBiase Jr. defeated Pete Dunne in 7:39 by pin of the Dream Street. Pete Dunne 57, Ted DiBiase 51. No work improvements. Adam Cole, Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly and Drew McIntyre backstage. And then they start Raw, and then Drew McIntyre, Pentagon and Phoenix all run onto the set, and they all have a massive brawl. Just to advance those storylines. Matt Hardy and Ryback have a heated conversation backstage, but don't come to blows and scoot on the ring before they end up hurting each other. In a battle of great wrestling and decent match card, Bobby Lashley defeated Rey Mysterio in 8:20 by pinfall the spear. Rey Mysterio Jr. 77, Bobby Lashley 78. Rey Mysterio's getting better his gimmick. There will be a rematch of that at Battleground because of how good them two work together. They have great chemistry and it showed in their performance. So guess what? Rey Mysterio versus Bobby Lashley will be happening live at Battleground. 69C+. In a very good heat and decent wrestling, Kurt Angle and Seth Rollins defeated Jinder Mahal and Braun Strowman. When Kurt Angle defeated Jinder Mahal by pinfall the Angle Slam, Braun Strowman carried the match in terms of ring performance. Strowman 86, Jinder 61, Seth Rollins 62, Kurt Angle 60, Jinder Mahal in performance, Seth Rollins in Rumble. These two have zero chemistry as fans. And then we see Roman Reigns at the back and he goes, "Look, Roman, I know you're pissed off with Bray Wyatt, but I've not seen him in this building. He'll be there at Battleground." And Roman goes, "If he turns up, I'm going to rip him to pieces, and he's not going to get away with this at all." So yeah, we've got a very pissed off Roman Reigns. Now, for the next few weeks, he will be on the show, but he won't be on the show until the post-show. So we've now confirmed it in a way. I don't think it's booked. Is it booked? Finn Balor versus Demon versus... No, it isn't. So Battleground, I know that I had booked some and I haven't booked others, so that's why I'm checking. Bray Wyatt will be facing the recently turned on the fans at Roman Reigns, who's suddenly now got leukemia and won't be wrestling. But in my series, I can't do that because he's already part of a major storyline, and I don't really want to write him out because of it. Summons 5B minus. Kurt Angle celebrating his victory in the ring, which was not what's meant to happen. He's meant to be backstage, and they have a massive backstage brawl, is what was meant to happen between them two. In about that good heat and decent wrestling, Roman Reigns defeated Ryback in 7:56 by pinfall while using the ropes leverage. Matt Hardy got distracted by Ryback. Matt Hardy destroys Ryback as well for the win. Roman Reigns 80, Ryback 57. Nova Cruz 65C. In a decent match, Kevin Owens defeated Nick Aldis in 7:43 by pinfall the pop-up powerbomb. Nick Aldis 60, Kevin Owens 74, Nova Cruz 69C+. And then a hype for Battlegrounds. And then we're going to our main event, 86B. In about that superb wrestling, Great Heat Okada, Finn Balor and Dean Ambrose defeated Brock Lesnar in 2004, and Brock Lesnar was disqualified while fighting Kazunaka Okada. Brock Lesnar 93, Dean Ambrose 82, Finn Balor 85, Okada 94. Brock Lesnar in Rumble, Dean Ambrose in performance. And then to close the night out, the post-show match. In a poor post-show match, Bray Wyatt defeated Shark Boy in 15:10 by pinfall the Sister Abigail. Shark Boy 27, Bray Wyatt 74, Bray Wyatt in performance. He's only here on a one-night deal. That's where we're going to end the show. End episode number 12 of the series. 81B, not bad at all, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Increase the popularity use in 26 regions, which is what we want. Can't complain. With an 81B, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you tomorrow night for the first hour edition of a 3-hour edition of SmackDown Live. Its own company, its own entity from WWE Monday Night Raw. As it's now been stated by many of the wrestlers. So I'll see you tomorrow night for that. And then, of course, on Sunday this week, you're going to have a bit of Bad Blood. We'll see you ready for the Go Home show of SmackDown as we head into Bad Blood. We'll see you live for SmackDown.